Northern California, right on the bay. That's the setting for the Lakers. A crafty combo guard with a great feel for the game. Austin Reeves, always eager to prove himself as they amp themselves up. It's a great West Coast rivalry between Golden State and LA. Lakers, Warriors, coming right up. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. LeBron James is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Golden State, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Horford. And it's Moody in at the 3. And when you look at these two teams tonight, GA both have a number of veterans on their roster.
Well, we hear all the time about how valuable having experienced players can be. And clearly, both of these teams have bought into that philosophy.
Here's Podziemski. Outside, Horford. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
Doncic with the steal. Left side, Smart. Doncic passes to Ayton. Plays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got the first basket of the game for the Lakers.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Curry. Outside, Horford. Green with a screen on Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic against Curry. Buries it down low.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
James looking around. From 7. And the layup's good off the glass.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's James. Over in the corner, Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. And no good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
He misses the free throw. No one saw it coming off a finals appearance. Luka Doncic, Richard, traded to the Lakers.
I mean, we're talking about a 5-time first-team All-NBA player who was traded at just 25 years old. I've never seen it happen before. Expect Luka to have a big chip on his shoulder for the next few seasons.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Certainly something to watch. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And here are the Warriors now. If after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And another three for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, Smart, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Oh, Ayton in position. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
Doncic against Curry. No one near James as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Green, the screen. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good from outside. Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Doncic from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Pajemski. Still yet to score. Golden State moving the ball around. A nice shot by Moody.
If you're not right out there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Lakers trail by 5. On the wing, James. Back to Doncic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. No good there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Warriors leading by 3. Moody the pass to Green. The shot missing. Great D that time from LeBron. Doncic dishes to James, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Smart on the wing. Fires for 3. Green with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And the first one at the line is good. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Curry. He's got 8. Pass to Moody. Horford up top. He's covered by 8. On the wing, Green. Horford sets a screen for Green. And the Warriors miss again. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles, trailing by 2. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
That free throw, no good. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on the NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And the Warriors making a change here. Porzingis is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. Now here's Curry. Outside, Horford. Pass to Podziemski. Now Curry. Doncic with the steal. And here's Smart. He's defended by Podziemski. Smart misses. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Podziemski. Outside for Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. That's to Porzingis. Over Hayes. Porzingis can't hit.
Defense got to roll the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Hayes finds Doncic. Lakers working the ball around now. Bounce pass from Smart from downtown. And Moody pulls it down.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Now here's Porzingis. Scoreless thus far. Curry's shot is good.
The impact of Curry on the offensive end, it's about more than just the points. It's about the gravity that he draws.
LeBron outside. Back to Doncic. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Warriors leading by 3. Now here's Moody. He has 6. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Outside, James. Hachimura setting the pick for James. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And LeBron James will outsmart you. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Santos is checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Jake LaRavia is checked in for LeBron. And it's Luke Kennard in for Marcus Smart. Porzingis kicks to Horford. Doncic against Curry. And a missed layup.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And it's Doncic missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Right side, Porzingis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Inside, Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Pass to Hachimura. 1:53 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kennard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Porzingis after Luka Doncic's bucket. Outside for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Horford, no luck. And so Doncic will bring it up for L.A. Here's Hachimura. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Podziemski with it. Kennard covering. Kept alive. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. No scoring in this one. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Doncic. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Hachimura out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Reeves in at the 1 spot. Now here's Melton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Reeves outside. And Hayes throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Porzingis with a screen on Kennard. Here's Melton. Banked in off the glass. Melton's got his first basket.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. There's the screen. Pass to Spencer. Now here's Porzingis, covered by Hayes. Porzingis can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Down low. Here's Hachimura. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 6 points here for Rui Hachimura. And GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
Here's Reeves. Back to LaRavia. Lakers working the ball around now. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And that one is good. Reeves has got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time. Because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles leading by 6. There's the steal. Now, here's Moody. He's defended by LaRavia. Melton passes to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Smith. On its way from Curry for 2. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
LaRavia finds Smith. Hayes down low. He's against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Porzingis. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And James subbed in for Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
With little time to spare still, Reeves didn't allow himself to be rough.
Moody the pass to Porzingis. Taken away by Hayes. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. 5 on the clock. Hayes the pass to Reeves. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, Melton. He's defended by Reeves. And it's Green missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Nice shot by James.
Yeah, Bronny has the range. Really makes it look effortless at times.
Curry against James. Moody with it. 6 points for him. Curry looking around. Curry making it look so easy.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
To the paint. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Al Horford is checked in for Porzingis. The Lakers also changing it up. Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for James. Here's Moody. Shot clock at 3. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Smart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now, here's Moody. Guarded closer. Outside, Green. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Reeves finds Hayes. Reeves outside. pass to Doncic. Here's Smart. The putback stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. In the corner, it's Melton. And here is Moody. Here's Horford. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
We know Horford has that deep stroke, but when he's inside, oh, Al's at his best.
And stolen by Horford. Reeves against Melton. Pass to Horford. Now here's Curry from deep three-point territory. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Warriors trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
The first free throw is good. Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Lakers also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Smart passes to Doncic. Smart with this screen on Curry. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 11 points.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Here's Podziemski. Hasn't made one yet. Curry gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And here is Los Angeles now. They lead by 4. Clock at 6. Outside, Smart. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Horford with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Horford for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Smart. Doncic outside. Latrey. That shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Pass to Ayton. James in the high post. He's against Green, and it's James missing. Warriors trail by 4. Green with a screen on LeBron. To the middle. Shot's good by Green. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. Back to Curry. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Is checked in for the Lakers. .133 left to play in the first half. Here's Doncic. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors trailing. Green finds Moody. Now Curry. He's defended by Reed. Lets it go with a 3. And the Warriors another 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
LeBron James on the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Curry on the wing. Green with a screen for Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Green. James defending. Curry way outside. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and Doncic gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Up top, Curry, guarded by Doncic. Curry against Doncic. From the arc. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers in the game. While we've got a moment now, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Lakers trail by 3. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Horford is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. That one goes. Count it. Ayton's got the first points of the second half here for Los Angeles. Outside, Green. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Golden State moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with the screen on James. Here's Curry. The Lakers with the rebound. Smart finds Doncic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughing stock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Curry.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Smart wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Smart's got 6.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Pass to Moody. Outside, Green. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Smart. Look at Curry with the answer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Doncic missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Curry, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Good at keeping the game simple. When Curry sees the mid-range J open up, he rises up with confidence.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Warriors leading by 3. Horford with the screen on Doncic. It counts, and the foul. That one on Ayton.
A tenacious big man. Good seeing Horford keep his balance in these situations.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Free throw good, Horford. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Reeves the pass to James. Reeves with the screen for LeBron. They need this. All sorts of time. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Now Curry. He's got 34. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. Reeves outside. Over in the corner, Doncic. The 3-pointer, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Outside, Green. Moody, the bounce pass. Curry outside, and James pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And stolen by Horford. Outside, Green. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Smart. James left side. Over Moody. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from James.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
Podziemski finds Curry. Horford with the screen on Doncic. Here's Horford. Here's the 3. He can't get that one.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to James. For the tie. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Oh, terrific finish to get this game all knotted up there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
And here is Moody. Back to Curry. To stop the drought. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
In the corner, Smart with it. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Smart's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Lakers. The Warriors trailing. Outside, Horford. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Podziemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's James. He's got 16. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Nice little duel here. LeBron getting the 3 points back for his team.
Now here's Curry. He's got 36. Sweet move. Can't hit from in close. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Reeves the pass to Ayton. Here's Podziemski. He's defended by Reeves. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green for the 3. And the Warriors, another 3. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's LeBron. 19 points in the game. Reeves with the screen for Smart. Pass to James. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the inside. Back to Podziemski. Up top, Curry. He's defended by Reeves. Curry passes to Green. Over James. Green, no luck. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Smart kicks to Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
And Sean, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And it's sent back by Horford. They retain possession. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Curry and then for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Green. He's got 11. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Green's got 13. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Hachimura down low, covered by Green, and that one's good. Hachimura
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
Melton finds Podziemski. Outside, Green. Porzingis with a screen on Hachimura. And it's Green missing. The Lakers leading. Steps back. Pass to Hachimura. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. Now, here's Melton. Over to the wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Money from the wing. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Warriors. The Lakers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Pass to LaRavia. No good with the triple. The Warriors shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Podziemski on the wing. Melton against Reeves. 6 to shoot. Podziemski on the wing. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Podziemski's got 5 points now this quarter.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Reeves against Melton. Inside. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got 10 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Podziemski. Releases. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Melton against Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Melton. And here's Reeves outside. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Melton. Podziemski finds Melton. Porzingis sets the pick for Melton. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Nice shot by Porzingis.
So that range we talk about from Porzingis, so important to this team's offensive structure.
Melton against Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. And Hayes throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Jake LaRavia out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard. And here is Los Angeles now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Hayes the pass to Kennard. And they pick up 2.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Santos. It's Curry outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Reeves against Curry. Reeves the pass to LaRavia. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Melton. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. No good that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Hachimura. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
Number 2, Jared Vanderbilt.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Reeves. Hayes with the screen for Reeves. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Hachimura is checked in for Jake LaRavia.
Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Curry with it. They double-team Curry. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Reeves against Curry. Reeves outside. Shoots over Curry. And again, no good by the Lakers. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Melton. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Curry. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 44.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Horford's checked in. Dalton Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hachimura, the Warriors pull it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Melton passes to Curry. And here's Porzingis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's an 11-point Warrior lead
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Hachimura with a screen on Melton. Out to Doncic. Hayes the pass to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Off the run. On the clock. Now here's Melton. He's guarded by Connect. From outside, off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Sinks the three-pointer. Vanderbilt's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And here's Melton. Outside Curry. Fires away from way outside. They get it back. Here's Santos. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 8. Here's Hachimura. Takes it off the glass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9. Santos, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 47 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warriors leading by 9. From 12 feet out, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
To the wing on the left. Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Substitution here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. James comes in for Vanderbilt. Smart's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for Connect. They double-team Curry. Horford sets a screen for Green. In the corner, Horford with it. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Horford's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Smart misses. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Lakers trail by 12. LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. From deep, Reeves. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Podziemski. Green, the screen, to the middle. And Green slams it in.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Pass to Ayton, and stolen by Horford. Podziemski, the bounce pass. Doncic with the steal. Reeves drives in. There's the killer two-handed slam.
This is why you got to clog up these lanes, because Reeves will rip right through them.
Outside Curry. In the corner, Horford with it. That 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Doncic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Horford. Back to Curry. To the paint. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Outside, Smart. Now here's LeBron. Ayton a screen on Green. LeBron passes to Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Doncic against Curry. Here's Moody. Traps in the tray. And the Warriors lead by 15.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Now, here's Doncic. James, the pass to Smart. Count it, good. And that's 11 points for Marcus Smart.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
Here's Podziemski. He's defended by Reed. It's Curry outside. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low, here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Here's Podziemski. He's defended by Reed. Curry. Rebound by Smart. Lakers trail by 11. Doncic. And yeah, it's good.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
The Warriors shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Green with a screen for Curry. Shoots the three. Cleared away by James. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Smart. Beyond the arc. The three goes down.
And it really helps Smart's confidence when he's hitting from deep. It makes their offense so much more impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
.149 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Puts up the three, and it misses.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Curry. Launches it. Reeves rips down the board. Lakers trail by 6. Now Doncic lets loose a three. Green rips down the board. Moody with it, working on James. Horford in the post, guarded by Smart. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Los Angeles guys shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Takes a step back. Outside, James. Doncic outside. Buries the deep ball.
How about the poise from Doncic? right there. He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now here's Curry. Now Moody. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Shoot from 12. Cleared away by Ayton. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run here. That one goes.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And he commits the intentional foul. Drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Smart fires. The 3 doesn't go. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.